So today I have this awesome puzzle that my family received as a gift from another family member, an older family member. I assume this was bought online. I'm not really sure. I guess on Amazon or some of these sites. And as you can see here, we have a puzzle with some cats and dogs. Maybe already right away you're picking up on what the problem is here. That this image, believe it or not, is AI generated for this puzzle here. And although even though you can see here, it is 5A quality. So even though it's AI generated, you have to keep in mind that it is 5A quality. So you know before you start throwing out terms here. So we have this beautiful image here of these cats and these dogs and the parrot over there and the fruits and vegetables and everything. I mean, look at that food. I mean, right off the bat, I'm gonna open it up and get into some specifics here. So, but I mean, yeah, just great stuff here. So they give you a big image here. This is what I want to show you, so you can maybe see it a little better, so we can really check out this awesome image. So I'm not sure what model they use for this. Probably something that came out in like 2023. You know, because it's this is what we're dealing with here. So right off the bat, for whatever reason, the AI was really feeling tomatoes for the day, I guess, because we got tomatoes over here. We got a tomato coming out of a box. We got tomatoes at the top corner. We got, I think, some more tomatoes over here. Got a lot of great stuff. We have this utensil that, I don't know what one of these are. I don't have one of these in my house. We got this thing, cauliflower chopsticks, and we got this like lizard head, like a desert lizard head growing out of a pumpkin. There's just so many great things. I mean, I'm sure as you're looking at this, you can point out even more that I haven't even picked up yet. I mean, I love this one too. We have like a face, like scary monster coming out of this jar up here. You know, but just a lot of great stuff. I mean, so many things to pick into here, to dig into. So I'm gonna leave it like that maybe, so you can keep looking for more yourself as I go here. But it's really crazy that this stuff is circulating online. Like I understand businesses wanting to use AI and stuff, but this is honestly insane. Like, why not just license some free image or something? Or even if you are going to use the AI, I mean, it's like, clean up some of these errors here. Like, this is really unbelievable. And it's the thing that makes me mad is that it's it's taking advantage of mostly probably like elderly people who are buying this online, because again, I don't know where this family member bought this, and I'm sure when they saw it in just the thumbnail on the screen, it probably looked fine and it looked passable and looked good, because that's what these images, when you look at them for a mere second, it's great. But yeah, the problem with all this is that people are just gonna keep cutting corners and cutting corners. Like like businesses, they don't even seem like no one's trying to like innovate or do it better than anyone else. It's just a race to cut more corners than everyone else right now. I mean, even on simple stuff like this, like I guess they just have a puzzle factory. Everything's all set up, and their main expense would be paying whatever for images, which they probably weren't even paying that much to begin with. That's the thing. Like, the images that they would license for puzzles and stuff, I don't know how much are you really spending on those. Especially, this says this was manufactured overseas. I don't know exactly what everything took place in each country. It says made in China, but they're probably not getting paid as well as someone in the U.S. to begin with, and they're cutting even that expense. So it's really crazy. So even like a problem with jobs in the U.S. before was like outsourcing and stuff, which still definitely is a problem. And now even outsourcing is getting removed by this type of stuff. But it's limited in what it can do, but it's kind of unfortunate just for visual arts that it can create a passable enough product and people don't care. It's unfortunate, and it's starting to get more and more annoying. You know, I've someone who experimented with AI a lot and have used it, being an artist myself, and you know it has some limited use cases. Whatever, I wouldn't use it to outright generate an entire image like that, but it's just become frustrating now how oversaturated it is, and it's like everywhere you look. I actually saw another person in my neighborhood had I've seen this multiple times, had like a little lawn thing hanging again with cats or a pet, and it was like clearly AI, and it's just, you know, it's really strange because if you think about it, little stuff like that, or like something like a puzzle, or like little home decorations or stuff like that, that's the exact thing that a little artist or a little crafts person would do. And by little I mean like you know, a small independent person, not like some, you know, you know what I'm saying? Like this is just someone you knew who was an artist or something like that, and it would be small things like them for that, you know, that they would do, or it would just be some you would do it yourself, and you would, you know, if you liked something like that, if you liked your cat, you know, you'd make something, you know, I don't know. We're now in like, this is like industrial revolution for live, laugh, love type of stuff, like those home decorations and stuff. Like it was already mass produced before, don't get me wrong, but now it's like boom, boom, boom. We're, you know, pumping this stuff out, and you know, I don't know what to say about it, but yeah. So puzzles, you know, lots of stuff. I mean, I see clothing ads. All the memes are now. It's you know, it is starting to get pretty annoying. So really, am appreciating real physical art, old printed books, comics, stuff like that. Really, I'm really appreciating a lot of that stuff a lot more, and even going so far as not just no AI, but going before digital. You know, especially with comics, and yeah, I mean with my own work, I've done that as well. I have my own self-published comics that I didn't even go digital with it. I'm so tired of looking at screens. So this isn't an ad for that. Maybe I'll have some other videos talking about that, but yeah, I mean, just want to get back to real life. I'd rather see a photograph, you know, photo bash of some pets, an actual photo shoot, anything, even just a little simple cartoon drawing. But this is everything is just starting to look really ugly, and it's just unfortunate. But anyways, it's not the end of the world, not yet. But yeah, I got some more videos coming. All right.